Zero in.
Zeroing in. We made it back safely at least. Almost hit another at last here. All right. That's not it, right? We gotta.
Wait, I didn't really actually put that together. Feast upon the dragon. No. Hero of old. Oh, Zero Mess? Zero Mess, and we're with Zero? What's with the Zero thing? Why did you name it Zero Mess if we were already hanging out with Zero?
Well, Jonathan Harrison super that Zeromus is another FF4 reference, and that people who were in the know were theorizing that Zero would become Zeromus based on the name. And I also have a note here on Tooney's super that was redacted by Kara, that Kara wrote that Tooney's super was in the same vein, but in their opinion contained more information that we should be given at this time.
Very well, very well.
It was also diving into the Zeromus Zero and all of that stuff.
That's cute that, yeah, so if you're in the know, you had a red herring, yeah, you got tricked by having your reference. You were tricked.
Yeah.
Neat.
Y'shtola is relieved to be back in the source. Are you ready to Dark Throne?
I am ready.
All right. Hell yeah, Tooney. Hell yeah. Right. Let's accept.
In light of pressing buttons, this development, we have escaped with our lives. It's an accomplishment unto itself. Would that we could have anticipated Azdajar's yearning to return home could be manipulated in this fashion. Alas, we must now contend with a newborn voidsent hell-bent on reaching the rift.
Hell's bent. And one with such prodigious strength. Zeromus is unlike anything I have ever seen.
Looks like a Protoss god.
I was trying to hold this in, Kyle, but my first thought was, oh no, it looks like Amon. Do not care for Amon.
No, that guy
too.
Legacy of the Void was weird.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. So named for an ancient god, as Golbez said, though none can say if there is even a sliver of truth to the legends. Play Final Fantasy IV. Perhaps Golbez chose it in the hopes that his champion will do that which no one could in the Contra Memoria, save the world. But a true hero would not damn another to save his own.
And we're not about to let it happen. But regardless, we need to regroup. Loath I am to admit it, we are in no state to face a voidsent of Zeromus's might. Vitra, not least of all, in body and mind both. For now, let us return to Razathan and take stock of the situation. I don't have where to go.
Very well.
Thank you. Valtuna, might I trouble you to head to Bestway Burrows and appraise Oriange of the situation? The rest of us shall attend to Vitra's wound before returning to Razathan. Pray join us there anon.
Yeah, I'm not used to Final Fantasy leaving me with like this much of a oh no.
It's a bit of an oh no. The bigger oh no to me is like...
You imagine sitting on this for months?
Well, I mean, just how long are we going to sit on, whoops, hey guys, y'all forgot about we hit some limbs all over the multiverse. So that's cool to address, but also, you know, there's some unjoined reflections in need of cleansing, apparently.
Yeah, we gotta guard the remaining Zodiac limbs.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
I mean, it makes sense that they'd just be piles of active ether so they can be used for things, but aren't really Zodiac, which is cute because then they're basically like reagents and stuff. And I'm assuming Zeromus is made of hands because he's got hands.
Yeah.
I think there might be feet. What was cut off? There was like a cut off like tentacle on the side. The mask thing was like his bindings. So.
I'm gonna need a visual to go deeper into this conversation.
I don't think he had
This is video
legs.
territory.
No, he had tentacle legs. Yeah, so he was like missing tentacles. So there's tentacles all over. Where am I going? I'm just thinking. Up.
Only 13 has this issue because nothing dies here? Oh, I didn't read into it that way.
Oh.
So Zodiac would have dissipated everywhere else except the 13th because of the 13th.
Because he would have not, yeah, because things don't die there? Ah.
I'm not denying that it's said. I'm just saying I didn't interpret it so plainly. But that does make sense.
Oh. Hold up. Hold up, nerds.
What?
Hold up, nerds.
What?
Plainly is an overstatement. Indeed. But on one's first playthrough, I believe one can be forgiven for maybe not putting together the following. Stop this, I beg you, says Vitra. Golbez, darkness made manifest once abides in the depths of the abyss, until one day it dispersed in the haze of ether. In its absence of the great flow, that ether has nowhere to return, and so it has coalesced, given rise to a mighty voidsent. So yes, Golbez did plainly spell out that all the other limbs dispersed because the flow of ether is fine over there. So it all works out. Plainly for Golbez.
So plainly.
It was laid out.
So plainly.
Yea, verily. Orion J.
Yea, verily. So plainly. I'm going to continue enjoying my first time through this, Kyle, and not worrying about people worrying about my interpretation.
He just picked up a dragon and threw it into a pit. The dragon that was a voidsent of the guy's sister that we came to save. A face appears, and you're all busy reading. And we will take no accusations of not paying attention here.
This is why my number one defense is always I'm sorry I'm having fun.
No, it's all good.
I apologize.
There's no shade.
For enjoying myself.
Different strokes for different folks. It's all good. Everyone's good here.
My favorite thing typed in chat right now is Svent Fulger, who wrote plainly in cursive.
No, it's true. It's true. I accept full responsibility for cooking too hard. We pulled over the car and said, Kyle, please.
Yep.
The ingredients dissipated on the other reflections. We're good. We're all good.
I'm just glad it's you for a change, because when I do what you just did, I get raked. So I enjoy it.
I think it's more that people need to stop before I go too far. I think that's the issue. It's it's not a casual misunderstanding with me. I'm literally already running out the door to tell the neighbors.
That is a fair assessment. Yes, I do think that's why so many people want to pull us over in the moment. I do think you're onto that.
Hey everyone, and welcome to our Clips and Highlights channel. If you want to keep up with everything Kyle and I have going on, make sure you subscribe to the main Grinding Gear YouTube channel, which is where we actually do these streams. That's right, we stream right here on YouTube. Oh, and sub to the Grinding Gear podcast. Apple, Google, Spotify, really any podcast platform. We're probably there. Thanks.
All right, Orion J says. Oh wait, I'm Orion J. Ah, Tuna, thou art returned. Just what we need right now. More cursive, Kyle. I am pleased to say it hath been blessedly uneventful in your absence, but more importantly, what of your mission in the void? Dude.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start.
It went bad, bro.
Heavens forfend that the Atadjaya should be used to birth a dread voidsent born of Zodiac's residual ether. Right? It was hype, man. Although we could not have predicted this outcome, there is one small mercy, the voidsent containment seal, as we employed the selfsame brands that once imprisoned Zodiac at its creation. The seal should serve to hinder Zeromus.
That's freaking convenient, but yes, congratulations.
Yet for how long, none can say. Probably 4 months. For our enemy's strength is unknowable, whilst the barrier was erected in haste. Hey, so was our conclusions, Oriange. It's all right. Thou shalt rejoin our comrades anon to deliberate measures, yes? Then I shall remain here to maintain my vigil over the seal. Should we observe signs of impending incursion, rest assured I shall send word without delay. Go well, my friend. Thanks. Thanks for wrapping that up. I appreciate it.
Ah, Master Val. Tuna. We've been expecting you. When the satrap and your comrades returned earlier, I couldn't help but notice they were in low spirits. I hope nothing is too serious. But forgive me, you must be eager to join them. Will you but follow me?
You want to hold on the enter in case it's voiced?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Although I don't think we're currently auto advancing.
We can turn it on. I mean, we are synced now, so let's go.
Oh yeah, all right. Auto advance, yes.
Activate.
This does look voiced.
Don't be sad, Beatra. You'll get reelected.
It's like when your pet's not feeling well. You're just sad. Real sad dog energy.
Yeah.
Do you remember Ciriato and Farfarello? The cowardly pair of voidsent that dwelled in my domain.
Suddenly Italian.
You said them right, yeah.
God, it's so right.
Ciriato devoured Farfarello. And in so doing, he inherited an all-consuming fear of Barbariccia. For as you know, when a voidsent is devoured, it doesn't simply cease to be. Its soul persists within the devourer. And when a voidsent dies, all the souls that harbored may break free to become individual entities once more. That is to say, by defeating Zeromus, we may yet save Azdaja.
There it is. There it is.
I mean, just by Vitra promising to, I'm like, it's gonna happen.
And to make certain that we do, we must remind her of who she is.
Game isn't that cruel.
When the time comes, you must call to her. Call with all your being.
Thy words give me heart, Zero. Thou hast my gratitude.
Zero's got friends. Watch out, everybody.
Then it's settled. Our objective is to defeat Zeromus.
In 4 months.
While it is unsettling that a voidsent could be born of Zodiac's ether, its very nature may render it susceptible to the brands that once contained him. Did Oriange have aught to say?
You said ought.
I see. If the seal may not hold for long, then haste is paramount.
Couldn't we just let it come to the source and strike it down here?
Doing so would consign Azdaja's soul to the ethereal sea. Any attempt to ensure her survival demands that we deal with Zeromus in the 13th.
That tracks.
I could barely go near it. Never mind land a blow. So thick was the shroud of darkness. How do you propose we fight such a foe?
Simple. Against impenetrable darkness, we must wield resplendent light. And it just so happens, there is a world replete with light. The question of how we will harness that light, you may leave to me. With our recent discoveries and proven techniques, as well as the aid of comrades near and far, I have faith that we will find a way.
Chad throughout every one of these patches.
But only if I begin my work at once. Rest up while you can, for there will be much to do when I return.
It wouldn't do to be idle while our esteemed sorceress labors tirelessly. I shall be training if you have need of me.
We get it. You can do push-ups.
Yeah.
Wait. Allow me to join you. I must become stronger for what lies ahead.
Certain shippers are losing it.
Fine by me. Come on then.
I shall not pass my time wallowing in despair. Using my vessel, I shall attend what preparations I may.
Ulysses are crying right now. Hell yeah. Okay. Oh, we got to hand in with small Sean here. Let's do that. Let's bring it home. Jdaya is my sister, and long have I dreamed of saving her. But if I am to do so, I must be better than I have been. Blessed though I am to have you and yours as comrades, I cannot well ask you to lift me up every time doubt and despair creep into my heart.
But you're small.
Yes, you can. That's literally what we're here to do.
Yeah.
I won't falter again, this I swear. I will hold fast to my conviction, Tuna and Val. And I pray that you will stand with me to the last. We're here to stand tall. It's what we do. Ooh, we get a new question.
Another moon.
Oh, cutscene.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, on the moon of the 13th.
Oh, the purple is such a hell of a contrast against that red sand. That looks great. All right, Kyle, pay attention for flowery written lore.
Zeromus is risen, but not yet at full strength. It will take time before the fiend is able to breach the veil.
Classic.
But what is another moment on this long journey I have endured?
They go so far out of their way to explain the 4-month wait. It's great. God, jeez.
It remains as fresh as if it were yesterday. Old friend, the memory of your passing and the pain.
I'm gonna need that sword.
As I promised you then, I promise you now. They shall sing of Golbez, the hero who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
How about that? Don't you just want to paint that dude in rat ass armor with purple smoke looking up at a dead world?
Yeah, no, it's scenic.
Don't you want to buy a panel van so you can get that painted on the side?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay.
So that was quest complete, right? We don't.
Yeah.
We
I
do
don't
not
think
want to continue.
Seeking light does not sound like something we're doing today.